Yan. Okay, so partnership dissolution pa rin tayo, no? Pero this time, incorporation of a partnership. So, ang nangyayari lang naman dito sa incorporation of a partnership under ng partnership dissolution. So, yung existing partnership ay magiging corporation. Ayan. So, ganyan lang siya, no? Partnership magiging corporation. Incorporation of a partnership. Partners may evaluate the possible advantages to be gained by incorporating a partnership. Among such advantages are limited liability of stockholders or shareholders, no? Case of attracting additional capital, and possible income tax advantage. So, binanggit, no? Binanggit yung ilan sa mga reasons bakit yung partnership ay kino-consider nila na maging corporation dahil sa mga advantages ng limited liability. So, 'di ba kasi sa partnership, no, yung bawat partner sa partnership ay responsible, no, doon sa partnership liabilities. Meaning, kapag hindi sapat yung total assets ng partnership to settle yung mga liabilities ng partnership, no, pwedeng i-consider, no, ng creditors or habulin ng creditors yung mismong mga personal, no, na assets ng ayan. Kapag kasi corporation, no, walang ganon, no. Walang ganon. Kumbaga, pag stockholder ka ng isang korporasyon or shareholder ka ng isang corporation, limited lang yung liability, no? When we say limited liability, kung magkano lang yung investment mo dun sa corporation, hanggang dun lang, no? Yung habol ng mga creditors ng korporasyon sa'yo, no? Hindi maapektuhan yung, or hindi mahahabol, no? Hindi mahahabol yung mga personal na assets ni stockholders or ni shareholders. So, hindi siya kagaya ng sa partnership, no? Na wherein pwedeng habulin ng partnership creditors yung mga personal na assets ng partners, no? Ayan. Case of attracting additional capital and possible income tax advantages. So, ilan pa sa advantage ng corporation over partnership is yung pag-transfer, no? Yung pag-transfer ng ownership. Ayan. Sa partnership kasi, no, 'di ba, na pag-usapan natin yung admission of a partner, papasok na partner sa partnership. Para mag-proceed, no, yung pagpasok ng partner sa partnership, no, yung admission, dapat payag, no? Dapat payag yung lahat ng partners, no? Dapat okay sa kanila. Sa corporation, no, ayan, so kung may papasok na shareholder, wala namang ganong mga kino-consider, no? Yan. And even sa pag-transfer ng ownership, mas madali yung pag-transfer ng ownership ng shares of stock, no, kaysa sa interest mo sa partnership. Yan, yung mas madali ang pag-transfer ng ownership kung ikaw ay shareholder kaysa sa kung ikaw ay partner sa partnership. And isa pa, no, yung ang isa pang advantage ng corporation over partnership, no, kaya kino-consider din ng partnership na maging korporasyon ay dahil dun sa operations, no? Operations. Kapag kasi partners, no, generally, sila din yung nagmamanage ng business. So, sila din yung hands-on, kumbaga, no, pag partner sa partnership. Kapag stockholder ka or shareholder ka ng corporation, hindi naman palaging gano'n, no? Kumbaga, you can be a stockholder or a shareholder ng korporasyon, no? And hindi ka totally hands-on or involved sa mismong operations ng korporasyon. Ayan, no. Meron lang mga professionals, no, na group of people na nagha-handle or nag-take over ng operations ng korporasyon. Ayan. When a charter is granted recognizing a corporation, the corporation will act to acquire, no? So ito ha, no, the corporation will act to acquire the net assets of the partnership for its shares of stock. Kapag kasi no, nag-grant na yung tinatawag na charter dun sa corporation, so nagkakaroon na ng legal, no? Nagkakaroon na ng legal existence, no, yung corporation once na mag-grant na yung charter na tinatawag. Nagkakaroon na ng legal existence. Therefore, no, dahil may legal existence na yung corporation, the corporation will act to acquire, no? So yung korporasyon ay will act to acquire, no? So kumbaga parang bibilhin ni korporasyon yung net assets, no? When we say net assets, that is yung assets ng partnership and yung liabilities, no? Ayan. The corporation will acquire the net assets of the partnership for its shares of stock. Ayan. So, paano ba to, no? Again, yung charter, once na mag-grant sa korporasyon, no, magkakaroon na siya ng legal existence. So, si partnership magiging corporation. No? So, yung assets and liabilities, no, or yung net assets ng partnership, malilipat na yan sa korporasyon. Ayan, ililipat na yan or malilipat na yan sa corporation. Mata-transfer na, no? And yung corporation naman, ita-transfer niya, no, in return dun sa assets and liabilities ng partnership na binigay kay korporasyon, no, or tinransfer. Si korporasyon naman, magta-transfer naman siya ng shares of stock, no? Ayan. Shares of stock, no? Kumbaga, once na mag-grant na yung charter sa korporasyon, so magkakaroon na siya ng legal existence, yung assets and liabilities ng partnership, no, ililipat na yan kay korporasyon. Tapos si corporation, magka-transfer naman siya ng shares of stock sa partnership. Ayan, no. I hope class, no, so far na-imagine nyo naman, no, kung paano yung nangyayari, kumbaga about incorporation of a partnership. To ensure that each partner receives an equitable portion of the capital stock, ayan na, or yung shares of stock, no, issued by the corporation, by the new corporation, the net assets of the partnership must be adjusted to current fair value before being transferred to the corporation. Ayan, no, parang katulad lang din siya, no, halos nung mga past topics natin about partnership dissolution, wherein nagsisimula sa pag-adjust, no, ng net assets ng partnership. So ganun din siya, no, sa incorporation ng partnership. Adjust the net assets. So the shares of stock received by the partnership is distributed to the partners in settlement of their equities. The corporation thus take over the assets and assumes the liabilities of the partnership. The partnership is dissolved and the partner, no, becomes shareholders in the newly organized corporation. So again, no, ulitin lang natin yung itong illustrate ko dito, wherein once na mag-grant yung charter sa corporation, then yung assets and liabilities ng partnership ililipat na dun sa corporation. Then si corporation, ililipat niya naman yung shares of stock papunta sa partnership. Ayan. So, si partnership, meron na siyang shares of stock, no? In return dun sa nilipat niya na assets and liabilities sa corporation. Ang mangyayari, no, sa shares of stock is paghahatian na yan ng partners, no? I-distribute na yan sa partners. The shares of stock received by the partnership is distributed to the partners in settlement of their equities. Ayan. So, mawawala na yung equity section ng partnership dahil dun sa dahil dun sa pag-distribute ng shares of stock to partners. Ayan. So, yung partner, no, magiging shareholder na siya ng corporation. Shareholder and stockholder, no, parehas lang naman yung ibig sabihin natin, no. So recap lang, no, sa basic accounting natin, so nag-start tayo in accounting for proprietorship, no. So kapag proprietorship, no, sole proprietorship, ang tawag sa owner, no, ay proprietor, no, proprietor. Kapag partnership yung negosyo, tawag sa may-ari ng negosyo ay partners, no. Ayan. Now, kapag ang business ay corporation, ang tawag naman sa may-ari ay shareholder, no, or stockholder. Ayan, ganyan siya. The partnership is dissolved, and the partner now becomes a shareholder, no, becomes shareholders in a newly organized corporation. Kapag kasi meron kang shares of stock ng isang corporation, no, meaning may-ari ka rin, no? Meron kang ring ownership interest, no, kumbaga sa korporasyon. Ayan, so again, no, class, no, I hope no naintindihan niyo naman, or yun nga, naintindihan niyo naman kung yung ano ba yung nangyayari kapag incorporation of a partnership. Kasi, no, kakailanganin natin yon doon sa problem solving about incorporation of partnership. Okay, so proceed tayo sa problem solving. Tapos, class, ang requirement lang ng problem, prepare the entries to incorporate a new corporation assuming new books are opened for a new corporation. Ayan. Meron kasing dalawang approach, no? Yung tinatawag natin na yung partnership books are yung gagamitin, or yung new books, no? Kumbaga, old books ng partnership or yung new books for corporation. So, ang gagawin natin ay yung isang approach, no? Yung new books for the new corporation. So, journal entries. Okay. Illustration, assume that Levi and Hanji, partners of LH partnership, who share net income and loss in 80:20, organize L and H corporation to take over the net assets of the partnership. The balance sheet of the partnership on June 30, but 31 to, no? It should be June 30. Ayan, June 30, 2021. The date of incorporation is as follows. So, ang nangyari, yung partnership ni Levi and Hanji, no, papunta, no, magiging corporation na siya. Incorporation of LH partnership. Given yung balance sheet ng partnership, tapos, no, tuloy natin, after an appraisal of the equipment and an audit of the partnership financial statements, the partners agree that the following adjustments are required to restate the net assets of the partnership to current fair value. So, parang katulad lang din, no, ng mga ginagawa natin dun sa partnership dissolution, yung admission, tsaka yung withdrawal. Na-adjust muna natin yung assets and liabilities ng partnership. Okay, so increase the allowance for doubtful accounts, increase the inventories to current replacement cost, tapos yung increase the equipment to its reproduction cost. So, siguro yung equipment ng partnership is internally generated, no? Kumbaga, customized kasi reproduction cost. Internally generated. Kumbaga, doon lang binuo sa partnership. Kaya reproduction cost yung ginamit. 84 less accumulated depreciation. So, ayan. Yung mga values. Recognized, accrued, liabilities of 1,320. L&H Corporation is authorized to issue 12,000 shares. Ayan. So, ibig sabihin, no, hanggang 12,000 shares lang yung pwedeng i-issue ng corporation. No, di siya pwede lumagpas ng 12,000 of 10 peso per common stock. It issues, no, so it issues 9,000 shares of common stock valued at 11 peso a share to the partnership in exchange for the net assets of the partnership. So, ito yung binabanggit natin kanina, no? Once na magkaroon na ng legal existence yung corporation, mangyayari yung net assets ng partnership, ililipat kay korporasyon. Tapos si korporasyon in return, magbibigay or mag-i-issue ng shares of stock kay partnership. And yung shares of stock na yon, paghahatian ni Levi and Hanji. Prepare the entries. O, yan pala yung requirement. Prepare the entries to incorporate a new corporation. Okay, syempre gagawin muna natin, no, yung adjustments. So, dito na lang siguro sa space na to, no? Kasya naman siguro dito yung adjusting entries. So, yung adjusting entries, no, syempre sa partnership pa rin to, no? Ayan, so, partnership books, no, yung adjusting entries. Letter A. Increase the allowance for doubtful accounts, 1,200. So, alam na natin na credit allowance for doubtful accounts, no? Kasi may dadagdag. 1,200 minus 720. No? That is 480. Ayan. So, syempre, yung increase, paghahatian ni Levi and Hanji na 80 is to 20. So, 480 times 80 over 100 para kay Levi, that is 384, no? Tama ba? 384? Okay, tama naman. 384. Tapos, kay Hanji, 480 times 20 over 100, that is 96. 96. Just na lang natin to. Credit 480. So, ganyan, no, yung adjusting entry for letter A. Letter B. So, class, no, iniisa-isa ko siya, no, kasi yung sa textbook ata, no, hindi ako nagkakamali, na compound entry, no. So, iniisa-isa ko lang yung adjusting entry, no, para mas mapakita, kumbaga, no, yung effect ng bawat adjusting entry sa capital. Increase the inventories to current replacement cost, 48. So, from 30,600, magiging 48. So, debit inventory, no? 48 minus 30,600. 48 minus 30,600, that is 17,400. Tapos credit Levi capital, credit Hanji capital na 17,400 times 80 over 100, no? 80 over 100, that is 13,920. Kay Hanji, 17,400 times 20 over 100. That is 3,480. Ayan. I hope, class, no, so far nasusundan nyo naman yung ating adjusting entries. Okay, so letter C. Yan. Increase the equipment to its reproduction cost, new, 84,000. Less accumulated depreciation on this basis, 36,600. That is to current fair value of 47,400. So, 84 minus 36.6, that is 47.4. So, to record yung adjusting entry for letter C, so, tingnan natin yung equipment, no? So, from 72, dapat 84. So, increase, no? So, alam na natin na debit equipment na magkano? 84,000 minus kung magkano yung naka-record. 72. That is 12,000. Less accumulated depreciation. Dapat 36,600. So, ang naka-record, 31,200. So, increase, no? So, therefore, ang entry natin would be credit. Accumulated depreciation. So, dapat 36,600. Ang naka-record, 31,200. So, dagdag ng accumulated depreciation, 5,400. Yung difference, no, na 12,000 minus 5,400, hahatiin ni Levi and Hanji capital. So, credit Levi capital, magkano? 6,600. So, saan galing ang 6,600? 12 minus 5.4. 6,600 times 80 over 100. 80 is to 20. That is 5,280. And credit, Hanji, no? So, yan. Ano na siya? Overlap. 6,600, ayan, no? Hanji capital times 20 over 100. That is 1,320. Ayan. So, balanse ba ang ating entry for letter C? Okay, balanse naman siya, no? 12,000 debit, 12,000 din yung total ng credit. Letter D. So, recognize accrued liabilities of 1,320. Ayan. Debit. Anong debit dito? Levi. Capital. Debit. Hanji. Capital. Credit. Accrued liabilities na 1,320. Kay debit Levi capital 1,320 times 80 over 100, that is 1,056. 1,056. Then yung 20, so difference na itong dalawa, 264. Or 1,320 times 20 over 100. Now, yung letter D, debit, no? Recognize accrued liabilities of 1,320. Debit Levi Capital, 1,056. Debit Hanji Capital, 264. Debit Hanji Capital, 264. Credit accrued liabilities, 1,320. So, tapos na, no? Yung ating adjusting entries. Ang sunod natin is ipopost natin, no, yung adjusting entries to reflect yung current fair values ng assets and liabilities ng partnership. Ngayon, bakit kailangan nating i-post, no? So, syempre kasi, yung mga assets and liabilities ni partnership, ililipat natin yan sa corporation. So, post natin, no? Ayan, so, ito na lang, sa mas malinis, no? Scratch lang kasi itong yellow paper. Yung cash, so, unchanged, no? 14,400. Accounts receivable, so, magkano ang accounts receivable natin? We have, unchanged din pala, no? Wala palang ano to. Hindi pala siya naapektuhan ng adjusting entries. Allowance for doubtful accounts. So, ito meron, no? 720 plus, ito, 480. That is 1,200. Ayan. Next natin, inventories. $30,600. Ito yon, no? Plus yung adjusting entries, no? 17,400. That is 48. Equipment, we have 72. Yung cost, no? 72 plus, so may ano, may debit na 12. Ayan. 84. Ayan. I hope class, no, nasusundan nyo so far yung ating ginagawa na posting, no, para ma-reflect yung restated values ng assets and liabilities ng partnership. Next natin, accumulated depreciation. We have 31,200 plus 5,400. That is 36,000, no, less. So, wala naman, no, na assets, no, ito na lang. So, total, no, total assets ay 14,400 plus 3,720 minus 1,200 plus 48 plus 84 plus minus 36.6. That is 142,320. Next natin yung liabilities. We have accounts payable, unaffected, no, yung accounts payable 42. Tapos remember, no, may accrued liabilities 1,320. Ayan. I hope class, no, nasusundan nyo pa yung ating posting. Ginagawa lang natin, no, para ma-reflect yung correct balances. Kasi magagamit natin yan dun sa mismong requirement ng problem. Next, Levi. No? Levi Capital. We have 57,588. Okay. Minus 384 plus 13,920. Ano pa? Plus, sana yun, no? 5,280. Tapos, minus 1,056. So, ganyan, no? So, Levi, capital, ay 75,000, no? 75,348. Okay. And Hanji capital, no? We have 19,112 minus 96, no? Minus kasi debit, yan. Tapos plus 3,480. Tapos plus 1,320 minus 264. Yan. So that is 23,652 Hanji capital adjusted balance. So total liabilities and capital 142,320. Ayan, okay na, no? Gagamitin kasi natin tong mga adjusted balances na to in recording the entries to incorporate the new corporation. Okay. So, gagawin na natin, no, yung requirement ng problem. So, lagay natin dito partnership books. Tapos dito yung corporation books. Ayan. Corporation of a partnership. Transfer natin ang assets and liabilities ng partnership papunta kay korporasyon. Closing entries, no? Syempre lahat ng mga debit sa asset, credit natin. Lahat ng contra asset, no, the debit. Yan din yung liabilities. So debit, allowance for doubtful accounts, 1,200. So, ano pa yung mga credit balances dito? Ito, credit din to. Accumulated depreciation, 36,600. Ayan, 36,600. Tapos, debit accounts payable, 42,000. Debit accrued liabilities, 1,320. Ayan. Diyan sasama yung capital, ha, kasi yung assets and liabilities lang yung ating i-record. Yung capital, mamaya natin gagalawin, no? So, tapos na yung closing for contra asset and liabilities. Credit cash, no? Na 14,400. Credit AR 33,720. Credit inventory 48. And credit equipment 84. Now, yung balancing figure dito, ang debit natin would be receivable, no? Kasi 'di ba, si corporation magta-transfer ng shares of stock kay partnership. Kaya meron tayong receivable from LH Corporation. Yan, no? Na magkano yung amount? Ang amount ay yung balancing figure. So, kung i-record natin yung contra asset and liabilities sa debit, tapos yung assets sa credit side naman, therefore, yung naiwang balancing figure dyan would be 99,000, which is equivalent sa total capital ng partners. So, debit 99,000. So, class, no? Debit to, ha? Hindi lang na-align, no? Ayan. Debit yan, ha? Debit side. Ayan. Receivable from LH Corporation. And yung receivable na yan, no? Hindi yan, yung collectible in cash, no? Shares of stock, yung kokolektahin ng partnership kay corporation. Ayan. I hope class, nasusundan nyo pa so far yung ating mga entries, no? Now, upon receipt naman ni corporation, so ang debit niya naman would be, syempre debit niya yung mga assets, no? So debit, no, debit cash 14,400, debit accounts receivable 33,720, debit inventory 48, debit equipment, record natin yung equipment at net amount, no? 84 minus 36,600. That is 47,400. Ayan, no? Net amount, ha? Kapag ni-record na kay corporation. Credit allowance for doubtful accounts 1,200. Credit accounts payable 42. Credit accrued liabilities 1,320. And yung counterpart naman kay corporation would be payable, no? Payable to L&H partnership, no? Credit na 99,000. So take note, ha, payable, no? Payable not in cash, no? Payable by shares of stock. Take note, no, nasa partnership books ang debit natin receivable from LH Corporation 99,000. Sa records naman ng corporation, payable to LH partnership 99,000. Pero no, yung payable account na yan, no, yung liability account na yan ay hindi yan payable in cash, no? Kasi nga in return for the net assets received by the corporation, mag-i-issue siya ng shares of stock sa partnership. Now, to settle yung liability account na to, no, debit payable to L&H partnership 99,000. Credit, no? Credit, okay. Ang nangyari, it issues 9,000 shares of common stock valued at 11 pesos a share to the partnership in exchange for the net assets of the partnership. So, ang credit natin dito, class, would be yung isa sa mga shareholders account ng corporation, which is common stock. Ayan. Credit, common stock. Ayan. Ang common stock, no, laging nire-record to at amount equal sa kanyang par value. So, common stock at par value. No? Ayan. Equivalent sa number of shares, no? Par value at total amount, or sorry, total number of shares issued. It issues 9,000 shares of common stock. So, 9,000. Wala kita. Okay, dito na lang, no? Ayan, gaganyanin ko na lang. Ayan. 9,000 shares times par value 10. Ayan, ha? 90,000. And any excess doon sa par value ng common stock, ang credit natin would be share premium na 9,000 pesos. So, wala na, no? Wala nang liability si corporation kay partnership kasi binayaran niya na, no? Binayaran niya na, na-settle na yung liability na payable to LH partnership. Now, pagka-receive ng shares of stock ng partnership, so, ang entry niya would be debit Levi capital at what amount. So, kung magkano yung kanyang adjusted balance, which is ito, 75,348. Debit Hanji capital, kung magkano yung adjusted amount, no? 23,652. And credit yung asset account na receivable from LH Corporation, 99,000 pesos. Ngayong class, kaya ganyan yung entry na, no? Kaya debit sa capital. So, syempre, madidissolve na yung partnership. Pagka-receive ng partnership ng shares of stock, i-distribute na agad yan sa partners, no? Para ma-close, no, yung kanilang mga equity accounts. So, tapos na, no? Tapos na yung ating problem. And ito yung ating answer, no? Dun sa requirement ng problem. Yung partners, Levi and Hanji, naging shareholder na, no? Shareholder na yung tawag sa kanila nung nabuo yung LH Corporation. Ayan. I hope class, nasundan nyo naman so far, no? Kumbaga, nag-improve naman yung knowledge mo about incorporation of partnership. No? So, dapat focus muna tayo sa entries, no? Lalo na kung bago ka pa lang dito sa topic na to. Yan. Kung nakatulong naman sa'yo itong topic na to, I hope, no, bigyan nyo ng like yung video, subscribe nyo na rin yung channel. Tapos, sharing is caring. Kung nakatulong sa'yo to, baka makatulong din to dun sa mga kakilala mo pa na aspiring certified public accountants. So again, ang requirement, prepare the entries to incorporate a new corporation, assuming new books are open for the corporation. Ang answer natin would be ito. Yan. Partnership books, and ito yung sa corporation books.